Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that someone else built from scratch. Happy Saturday, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy your weekend. I know that I will. I've been working a ton of overtime, and I am very, very happy to be able to just sleep. It is Mother's Day, so if you do have a motherly figure in your life, either by partner or by family of other kinds, please wish them a happy Mother's Day. It is a very special day, and for the people that do not have one, my heart goes out to you. So because we're using someone else's team, I have a very interesting question that I'm hoping you guys will be able to answer down below. I have 7 matches registered. I am going to fight all 7 matches because of yesterday's video where I was only able to record 1 fight and then DC for the rest of the night. I wasn't able to record anymore and promised that 7 fights would come in after this. So because I'm using someone else's team for the rental code Saturday fights, do I still do 7 or do I do 5? What's your guys' consensus? I'm going to go ahead and do 7 just so that I can stay consistent. But if you guys would like to see like more matches or less more matches, please let me know down in the comments down below. For now, we'll go and use a rental team from the Discord from the Subspace, and it highlights someone that may or may not have been premiered in the most recent regional, which I'm not talking about Stockholm. Stockholm is currently playing right now. Yeah. So by the time that you guys see this, Stockholm would have been finished at day 1 at least. So there's that. I'm super excited. We're going to continue doing more matches. But for now, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get on with our matches, shall we? Hey, before we get into our matches for today, I just want to show up the rental code if you guys want to use it for yourselves. It's in the Discord. It's free to join. So I don't think that they're going to be completely mad if I decide to show up the rental code for you guys to try yourselves. I don't know how the matches are going to be, but I can assume that it's going to be really, really good, hopefully. Player in mind, Subspace, had taken time to build this team, and I had some help in it. I don't know if this is the exact team that I helped them with, but if it is, I feel proud, and if it's not, I'm probably going to feel like an idiot. But we'll see how we do. Here's some rental code, and let's get into our fights. Okay, so we have Kyogre, Archelodon, Tornadus, Amoonguss, Urshifu, and Farigiraf. Now, if you see on my side of the screen, these are completely different Pokemon. Subspace created this team, and I believe I had some sort of help with it. I'm not 100% sure of everything that's in here, but we will familiarize ourselves with the attack. I can't scroll down. That's awesome. I do have the rental code as well as the team in front of me, so I will be using that. Here we go. Okay, so we want to, that's the wrong team. Here we go. Okay. And I think what we could do first and foremost, let's give this a shot. We'll bring in Miraidon after that, and then we'll do in Wellspring Ogerpon. Now we're doing this random assortment because there's Pokemon on that side of the field that we can possibly take advantage of in trying to get the bonuses of, but I'm not 100% sure. So, because I don't know what any of the stats are, I might, but I don't know if Subspace had changed any of the moves. So first and foremost, I'm going to do this. Now, activate the second seed on the entity. Now there is a single strike Urshifu on that side. Because it is a dark type, it is going to ignore my moves. So instead what I want to do is change out to Koraidon, or not Koraidon, but Miraidon. From the entity, I'm stopping priority, so that's what this is for, but I'm not going to abuse Expanding Force. I'm going to use Tachyon Cutter first to possibly pop the thing. But I do have Tornadus on that side of the field too that I'm also have to worry about. So interesting. I don't want to bring out Ogerpon yet because Tornadus is on the field. So I'm going to bring out Miraidon first, who has the Assault Vest. Yes, it is going to take care of the terrain, but that's fine. We're going to activate the Quark Drive, though. Make it a special attack. We're going to activate Tailwind. No Sucker Punch, from what I can tell. Well, since I came out with Entity, they're not going to do Sucker Punch. It wouldn't make any sense. Attacking on Cutter. Ooh. Urshifu gets a full head of hair, and it gets knocked down. Nope. Okay. Now, Miraidon here has Electro Drift, Draco Meteor, Volt Switch, and Parabolic Charge. Parabolic Charge is going to be interesting. But we do have Life Orb on not Life Orb, but we have Protect on Tachyon on Iron Crown, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to use the Parabolic Charge because this should give me a lot of health. Now, they did activate Tailwind that last turn, so they are going to be able to attack first. So I do have to keep that in mind. Terra activates. Probably on the Kyogre. It is. Okay, it is Terra Water, so like Ogerpon's going to take advantage of that here pretty quickly. Protect on Iron Crown. Substitute on the Tornadus. Interesting. Kind of set up like Landorus that way. Water Spout. Doesn't do anything to Iron Crown, but it will hit Miraidon, and Miraidon goes down. I should have swapped. Bring out Ogerpon. That would have been like the better choice. Lost some HP. Let's go ahead and bring out Ogerpon now. And let's go ahead and use Tachyon Cutter on that guy. Let's Terra Horn Leech on Kyogre. Kyogre switches. And out their fourth. Okay, they're gonna prepare for Electroshock. Well, since I Terra'd, it's probably bad, but I needed to save Ogerpon from the 100% Bleakling Storms. So they guessed it here, but did they guess it everywhere else? Not 100%. Bleakling Storms. It's not very effective on any of them. No speed drops, so we're good there. Horn Leech. Gonna get a little bit of HP back, but I am gonna give him a stamina boost. So his defenses are gonna go up one stage. Tachyon Cutter. Break the sash, or break the sub. There we go. And it does not get the KO, but it gets really close. Absolutely close. Tachyon Cutter that guy, and I'm gonna go ahead and protect or Spiky Shield on the Ogerpon. Should probably swap out to Entity. I don't know how many more turns of Trick Room, or not Trick Room, but Tailwind they have. I think they only have one. We'll see. Tachyon Cutter's Steel type move. Expanded Force is Psychic. That's not going to really do anything to my man Archelodon over there. A little bit of damage on the Iron Crown. Oh, Electroshock goes straight for the Iron Crown. That's not good. Well, maybe. I think it's... Does it still do the animation? Nope. Okay, good. Okay, I thought it was going to go for Iron Crown. It still does the animation, but you just don't know what the target is. Dope. And does it transfer over to the next guy, or is it just stops there? Okay, it stops there. Good. I mean, not good, but that makes sense. Okay, and their Tailwind ran out. Okay, now it should be Archelodon and Kyogre. Is that a Master Ball? Nope. Very effective, not very effective. What is the hand? Follow me. Trick Room, Dazzling Gleam. Oh. Unfortunately, I sacrificed my only person, but I don't think I have anyone to really deal with. No, it doesn't look like I have anyone to deal with Archelodon, so it's gonna just be a slobber knocker. As much as I don't want it to be. Let's protect here, and I'm going to Horn Leech there, because I'm gonna get hit a lot. Yep, there it is. Okay. So there's the protect over the Kyogre. I'm gonna protect on Iron Crown. I can't go for the double on Ogerpon. So the Electro shot is gonna go over to Ogerpon. But I do have a oh well, they got a plus but now +2. It would have been best if I had like a different weather just to turn it off. Oh, he went into Iron Crown instead. Okay, dope. I thought I was kind of bone there. But I was not. You know what? Let's swap over to Entity so that we don't get hit with priority moves. I don't think they have any. But I'm going to Horn Leech that slot just so that I can kind of save Iron Crown a little bit. That +2 is going to be really, really damaging though. This rain's been going on for a while. Turn this on. Horn Leech. Oh, that's almost a one-hit KO on that Kyogre. Almost. Let's see if I survive a +1. Water Spout. Oh, that's not do nothing. Okay. That did a lot more on Entity than I would like. Electro Shot. That's a Life Orb. Life Orb Kyogre. +3. Goes right into Ogerpon. It's the KO. Rain stopped. Dope. Maybe we'll get the KO from this? I doubt it, but it would be dope. It would be dope. Let's Helping Hand and let's try Expanding Force. I mean, why not? We got a 50% boost. I don't know what kind of build this Archelodon is though. Protect on the Kyogre, kind of foresaw that. This is why we targeted straight into Archelodon. Here comes the Expanding Force. Oh, that still hits hard. That hits hard. Maybe I should have ooh. I mean, that is +3. That is absolutely +3. So I'm marking this as a loss, because I think Kyogre is going to attack before me. Not bad. Not bad. We'll retreat. That's a +3, even though that I stop priority. I don't think it really matters that much. Entity is not really meant for attacking. So, but the Snarl though, that came in clutch. That came in so clutch. If that didn't knock down Iron Crown, I think I would have been able to handle that one a little bit more easier. But I wasn't also expecting it to like do 60 or 70% worth of damage like right off the bat. So that was dope. Let's move on. Okay, so we have Ice Rider, Raging Bolt, Urshifu, Incineroar, Amoonguss, and Fergarath. Okay, so in this particular match, we could totally set up something to stop Trick Room from being activated. But I also believe that we can have a little bit of fun with this. So on this map, they do have someone that could divert attention over to something else. So why don't we open up with Indity Chi-Yu to then swap to Iron Crown to maybe have Miraidon in the back. So we'll go with these four this time and hope that we can come up with some sort of strategy. Now, Chi-Yu is Choice Spec with Heat Wave, Snarl, Overheat, and Dark Pulse. So regardless of what Amoonguss could do, I will be able to hit it, and I'll be able to hit it really hard. So that shouldn't be a problem. However, they do have Raging Bolt, which means that I will have to like close attention of when that Pokemon could show up. So if they are if they're on the field, I should not use anything that I think that I could. Can't read those. So we have Rapid Strike and Incineroar. Interesting. Leave it to me to not bring in Ogerpon this time. So Intimidate goes off, which is totally fine. I don't really care about that whatsoever. Let's go and swap to Miraidon. We're doing that because I assume that Knockoff is going to come in and hit Indity, and we're doing Miraidon because then we can lose the Assault Vest, which is not great. But at the same time, it's not going to damage us too much. You know what? Follow me. And let's go Heat Wave. We're going to keep Indity in, because we do have a way to bring in and use like Tachyon Counter and stuff. Okay, U-turn goes into the Indity. So that is a Scarfed Urshifu. It's going to probably bring out Ice Rider, but they probably won't, because I do have someone that's... Oh, Frigoraph, okay. Heat Wave. That still hurts a lot. Flare Blitz right into Indity. Oh, it just barely survives. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna Helping Hand the Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu's just do your thing, man. Heat Wave it all away. Just go away. Just bam. Get out of here. That's a lot of damage to Frigoraph. With a Helping Hand that should be able to do the double KO. Because I outspeed Incineroar for sure. And since he swapped in Frigoraph, it's kind of like sitting duck almost. Probably set up Trick Room if it lives, but I don't think it will. Nope. I mean, Incineroar did, so that's interesting. Knock off on the Chi-Yu. Not very effective, but it did knock off the Choice Specs. So now I'm not going to do as much damage. But since Choice Specs is gone, that leaves me open with another option. I'm going to swap to do Iron Crown. You know what? I'm going to swap to do Miraidon too. We're going to do a double. If I lose Indity, I lose out on the ability of using Iron Crown. But if I lose Chi-Yu, that's an attacker that I could have against their fourth, which I am assuming is Ice Rider. So I have to kind of play this differently. I wish Indity had Protect, but I'm glad for the moves that it does have. A +1 in defense from Psychic Seed has definitely helped out quite a bit. But I want to be able to save my Pokemon if possible. I haven't teared anybody yet, so that's good. Rhydon comes out. Gonna change the field. Electrify it. Call the Indity back. Come on out, Iron Crown. Okay. Back was heightened. U-turn on the Miraidon doesn't do a whole lot. You're gonna bring out your Pokemon though. I would hope it's your fourth, which I'm assuming is gonna be Ice Rider. I could be wrong. And it is in a Pokeball. Alright. Knock off. It's gonna take off the Assault Vest. Yeah, let's attack into... Well, let's first Terra and attack into this. And I'm gonna Volt Switch. Do I do Electro Drift or Volt Switch? At this range, I should be able to knock it out. But I'm not tearing it. Yeah, let's make the call. It's a Volt Switch. We're gonna Terra the Iron Crown, so now knockoff doesn't do that much damage if for whatever reason Incineroar lives here. I don't think it will, but it could. They're also gonna Terra. Probably gonna be Ice Rider just to protect it. Yep. Good call. Grass, huh? Okay. Interesting. Volt Switch. Does knock it out. So there we go. Miraidon comes back to me. Now this is when I reset the field. Now this is my first time playing with this team, but just bear with me. Bear with me, I'm cooking. Shotgun Cutter. Hit 2 times. Now I negate whatever Urshifu does in the back. Oh, you activate Trick Room, do ya? Okay. You know, Andy can do that too, right? But the main reason why I'm doing this is because of this. We can do Expanding Force. And I'm just going to go ahead and Helping Hand the Iron Crown. I don't think Iron Crown can get knocked out. I could be wrong. It might survive the double. But I believe that this is Scarfed Urshifu. And not a banded one. If it's banded, probably going to do a lot of damage. Here comes Glacial Lance. Not enough. Absolutely not enough. And I'm going to be able to attack first because, you know, Urshifu, yep, is Scarfed. That's a double KO. Booyah. Take that. Oh, that was so satisfying. That was incredibly satisfying. After struggling against that Pokemon for, I don't know, a week or more. This is day 11, so 10 whole days of struggling against that Pokemon. It feels so satisfying just to be like, oh yeah, you're faster than I am. For some reason, you activate Trick Room here. Expanding Force and just delete. Oh, that was great. Okay, so we got Terapicos, Alcremie, Mienshao, Incineroar, Walking Wake, and Amoonguss. Interesting. Okay, so they don't really have anyone to do anything for Walking Wake, as far as I'm aware, but they do have someone that is going to really cause an issue. They have 2 Fake Out users, which is Mienshao and Incineroar, but they also have Wide Guard. I don't think I really have to worry about Wide Guard, especially if I walk in with like Miraidon and Iron Crown. I can also do a lot of damage with Iron Valiant too, but I also see not a whole lot. Well, actually, why don't we go with Chi-Yu Miraidon first? Because that would be funny. Iron Crown, and I kind of want to go with Iron Valiant. He might be fun to use. Trying to decide which one is better? I think Ogerpon. Yeah, let's use Ogerpon. We'll bring in Ogerpon. We're not going to bring in Indeedee. Indeedee probably would be really, really good. It would shut off like that fake out nonsense, but at the same time, with Wide Guard always being used, we're not going to be able to like really take advantage of anything like Expanding Force. So Mian Chao and Terapagos versus Miraidon and Chi-Yu. So the question is, does Mian Chao focus on Miraidon or they focus on Chi-Yu? That's a good question. If you're that person, who would you go for first? I think I'm gonna Volt Switch the Terapagos to proc its thing. And then I'm going to then Terra Ghost, Dark Pulse into Terapagos. Go straight into that slot. Like, yeah, you're gonna probably do just a little bit more damage, but I stopped fake out, so you're not gonna get anything from that. And I will Volt Switch to proc the Terra Shield, and then just hit you really, really, really hard. They're gonna Terra. It's probably gonna go to the Terapagos. It does. My phone's dying. Yay! All right, now it's on the charger. Let's go. Terraform 0. That's dope. So no buffs, which is totally fine. Fake out goes to the Chi-Yu. All right. Volt Switch. You do not have a shield, which is totally fine, but you you might have Terra'd a little too early. A little too early. Bring out Iron Crown now. And I'm going to Dark Pulse right into that slot, which, oh, it doesn't get the KO. Earth Power goes right into. Ow. Iron Crown, which unfortunately he got smacked down, but that's okay. He lives, that's great. So when you watch this, I hope you know Terrakion, or your Iron Crown just took an Earth Power from Terapagos. So great training. Excellent training. I wonder if it survives Ursaluna. Okay, so Mian Chao's probably got the Sash. Oh, White Guard. Ooh. Okay. Dark Pulse goes down. Terapagos. The turtle. So their Terra's now gone. Technically, so is mine, but here comes Expanding Force. Does not block because it's a single target. Takes down to Sash. Woo, this team is cooking. Absolutely. Well, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Oh. It's cooking. Okay. Well trained. Incineroar. Interesting. So the -1 does put a damper on things, but I can go straight there and Dark Pulse into Mian Chao, which is probably going to swap. I mean, I would. Faint. Barely hits Ogerpon. I mean, that's okay. I think that just goes through Protect and stops him from protecting, which I don't really care for. Dark Pulse right into Mian Chao knocks it out, because Incineroar can't really, like, it could fake out like Ogerpon, but that's it. Flare Blitz goes right into Ogerpon. It's hype matching. I mean, it's neutral. Pops the Citrus Berry, but the recall should have done a lot more. Ooh, Mango Berry. So those are the pinch berries, I think. The Curry Connoisseur. How creamy. How creamy. So we'll go there, and Yeah, why not? I'll just double into that slot. Ivy Cudgel. Oh, just barely doesn't knock out the Incineroar. But here we go. Here, have one of those. Hold that. Hold that. Dazzling Gleam. Let's do Horn Leech and Dark Pulse, but the battle's probably gonna get canceled. Yep, called that one. Okay, so we got Entei, Cresselia, Suicune, Iron Hands, Tinglu, and Origin Form Dialga. Oh, this is gonna be a kick in the pants. I don't know what to do with that. Ow. I don't know. So we do have some options. I think we go in with the team that we did before. So Chi-Yu, Miraidon, just to kind of get the ball rolling on that, and then maybe bring in Ogerpon so we can deal with not only Suicune but Entei as well. And we will have some problems with Iron Hands, but Tinglu we should be okay with. I just don't know how to deal with Dialga. You know what? Let's bring in Iron Violet. Iron Violet's got Moonblast. It's fairy fighting, so it does have access to that. They don't really have a whole lot of priority on that side except for Iron Hands, so I think we'll be fine with this matchup. If Iron Crown had something different, then that would have been like a good choice. But I'm okay with Chi-Yu, Miraidon, Iron Valiant, and Ogerpon. I think that's the best matchup that I have. Ooh, 2 shinies. Let's go. All right, so we have Miraidon and Chi versus Cresselia and Entei. Now, Entei, I do have to worry right off the bat. Do I want to swap automatically to deal with Entei, or should I? You know what? Let's do that. Let's swap. So Volt Switch over there, and I'm gonna go ahead and Dark Pulse there in case they swap. So Ally Switch. Okay, so Entei swaps out, so that's good. We already know what the first 3 are. I can't read that. Tinglu. So Volt Switch isn't gonna do anything. Terra goes over to the Cresselia. What typing do you become now? Fairy. So your Dark Pulse isn't going to do a ton of damage, but I can still flinch you unless you swap target. Volt Switch does nothing because Tinglu now. Dark Pulse takes reduced damage. Thunder Wave. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that just because of the fact that I have to be, realistically. Yeah. You know what? Let's use the Big Bang. And we're gonna swap over to Ogerpon now. We're gonna take Chi-Yu out so that we can do just a little bit more. We lost half our speed, which isn't that bad. But we're gonna bring out Ogerpon so that we can deal with Tinglu now, and then we're going to try to delete Cresselia. Because this boost should be huge. Should be huge. And now that we get a boost, and it's a steady boost, Electro Drift, Terra, right into terrain, right into that bulky Cresselia. Oh, doesn't delete. It's really, really close though. All mine, so it's a +1 special attack and special defense. Oh, we get the things back. Dope. Dope. Like I said, I'm recording during the Salcombe regionals, and before we didn't get like the breakdown of all the team stuff. So for like the first 2 matches, we didn't have that. That's happening on the second monitor now, so that's awesome. Don't worry, I can't listen to it. I have it muted because I don't want to have it interact within the recording and stuff. So Okay, so Electro Drift, and let's go ahead and Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, right into Tinglu. Now I'm not sure what Tinglu did. Withdrew Tinglu. It's probably Incineroar. Would make a little bit of sense. Dialga. Ooh, looks so cool. Let's just Electro Drift right into this Cresselia, if you don't mind me, and zap. Deleted. Get out of here. Thanks for playing. I'm not I know that Cresselia did Calm Mind, but I don't know what. I don't know what Tinglu did. Ivy Cudgel into Dialga, which is not going to do a ton of damage, because he is not only Dragon, but he is also Steel. Now the Origin forms do have stat changes, and I'm not sure what he gets for his. So let's go ahead and Draco Meteor Dialga, and I'm just gonna hit Tinglu. Oh, I just missed? That's dope. Ivy Cudgel into the Tinglu. I'm not minus anything. Does do half. Okay, and he gets a little bit of HP due to weakness policy. Okay, interesting. Roar of Time. Hits the Ogerpon, does not get the KO. Stompy Tantrum right into Miraidon. Does get the KO. Does he do knockoff? Because I don't think that usually KOs with the Salt Vest. Now I could be wrong, but that's usually how that happens. Okay, Iron Valiant. Shiny, let's go. Speed was heightened. Moonblast or Aura Sphere? I think Aura Sphere is going to be there, and I'm going to Horn Leech into the Tinglu. Aura Sphere goes first. Does hit that Dialga for a lot. Here comes Horn Leech. Does not get Tinglu, but I do heal. I do heal, which is really, really good. Oh, he must recharge? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Focus Sash. Now the electricity disappears, so now the speed boost is gone. They still have 3 Pokemon in the back. Oh, it's Entei. Okay, I have to keep that in mind. Entei's still in the back. We're gonna go this way. Okay, withdrew. Bring out Entei. So Dialga's now in the back, Entei's now out. Shiny, let's go. Aura Sphere. It's not going to do a ton of damage. Horn Leech. I get a little bit more HP. And that way I could just kind of heal up just a little bit. Now Iron Valiant does have access to Protect. So I believe that Extreme Speed's about to come out. So I'm going to go ahead and just Protect and Ivy Cudgel into Entei. Okay, Protect here. Extreme Speed. Into the Protect, let's go. We called it. Okay. Ivy Cudgel comes out from the Ogerpon, knocks out that Entei. Now it's just me and Dialga, so there's 3v1. Now, Dialga is not something to scuff, but Roar of Time. You use your recharge move? Oh, you were planning on getting the double KO and not having to worry about it. Oh, that stinks. This really stinks, because here comes Chi Yu at full health. All he's done is just get paralyzed. Aura Sphere, which attacks first, and which, why not Dark Pulse? Aura Sphere. There's the KO. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. This kind of makes me feel bad. Like everyone else's teams, like, I know this is the only rental team I've done so far for Saturdays, but holy cow, it makes me feel like my team sucks. Okay, so we got Alolan Ninetales, Miraidon, Iron Bundle, Fergraph, Iron Hands, and Armarouge. Interesting. So what's this build with Armarouge now? For this particular build, I think we do need to have some sort of way to outspeeding Iron Bundle, because Miraidon is going to be part of that sequence somehow. So the question becomes, how do I deal with that? Using Ogerpon would not be a good idea because freeze dry. Oh, how do I deal with that? That's interesting. Maybe I just start with Iron Crown Indity first and do the expanding force move, and then swing in with Miraidon and Chiyu. Maybe that's the move. We'll try that because we don't want to do priority, because then they can shut off priority with Fergraph, so we're not going to worry about that too much. So with this, let's see what happens. And Subspace, like, can you post your set? If they've changed, good work, by the way. Excellent work. We're gonna do this now. We do see Alolan Ninetales on that side of the field, and we get the booster energy, not booster energy, psychic seed on Indity, but we also do see Iron Bundle out there. Now we could go for the Tachyon Cutter because we're probably gonna see Aurora Veil, but we can also do Expanding Force to get that started. I don't have anything on me that would make me weak against anything, so I think Expanding Force to maybe Helping Hand is the best. The other option is maybe like doing Trick Room just so that I outspeed Iron Bundle, but I don't think I'm okay. They're gonna protect, which is totally fine. They're faster, so Aura Veil will go up. So this is going to take, this is going to dampen the damage by 33%. That's wow, voice crack. That's a rabbit hole that I recently went down. I wanted to, oh, ow. Oh. That was a rabbit hole that I went down thinking that I would find something really, really interesting. And I was very surprised what the screens were. So in general, screens are supposed to half the damage. That's what the impression is. It says, or at least in the earlier renditions of the game, it said it halves damage of physical or special, but that only goes in single battles. There's hardly anything else that would like update it to where it says this. Even on Cerebi, if you go on that website and look up at the screens, it says reduces the damage taken by half, but it doesn't tell you anything like that. So Miraidon comes out, which is going to give a boost to Iron Crown. It's also going to give a Quark Drive boost to Iron Bundle, which is going to boost his speed, which is totally fine because his next attack is going straight to that thing's forehead in the first place. It's also going to Terra into whatever because, you know, Iron Bundle. That's kind of weird. Okay, make it ice, so now it doesn't get a damage boost. It only gets a defense boost, a physical defense boost. By the way, physical defense boost. This is gonna hurt. Blizzard. It's not very effective. Gets the freeze on Indity. Expanding Force. Iron Bundle. Bop. He will live because of Focus Energy. Not Focus Sash, not blah. Wow. 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 Okay. Good question. What should I do here? Great question. Expanding Force. I think Iron Bundle's gonna protect again. I mean, they could. Entity's frozen. You know what? Let's protect, and I will also do Helping Hand. See if you thought here. Oh, thought out. Let's go. Let's go. Indity. Fake out. I just want something with priority. Blizzard. Okay, so was not going to do anything like that, but we do give ourselves a little bit more bearing for the Miraidon over there, which is probably set up for specs. Electro Drift goes into the Protect. Okay. Should I switch? I mean, Indity's done for if I don't. Yeah, Expanding Force. No, let's not Expanding Force Miraidon. Let's do Iron Bundle because it didn't protect last time. And I'm going to go straight for Chi-Yu so I can reset the terrain when when I bring back out Indity. I'm gonna lower everyone's special defenses for a minute. Not very effective on either one of those Pokemon. Electro Drift. Okay. Dope. Go and bring out mine. Futuristic Engine. Draco Meteor, and I'm gonna go ahead and Heat Wave that side of the field. I'm not gonna worry about Indity right now because I have no, like, I wasn't expecting Iron Crown to go down there. If it was able to live, like if Electro Drift went into Chi-Yu instead, it would have been able to, like, withstand a little bit. But I kind of like how this interaction happened. Here comes Blizzard, so now we negate whatever this could do. It's still gonna do a little bit of damage, but now we tie. Chi-Yu gets knocked down. Now I'm just hoping for boost here. Yep, here we go. Draco Meteor gets the one hit. No, stopped. The Aurora Veil wore off. That did that much damage outside of Aurora. Ooh. Ooh, that's so much damage. So much damage. Okay, out comes Friggraph. Indity so that we could take away the field. How many more Pokemon do they have? It's 3v2. Let's do Parabolic Charge. Do I want to do that? What would be the benefit of doing that? It would give me a chance to heal. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll Helping Hand Miraidon. That way we get a boost. We change the field, so not everyone's getting a boost in this. Okay, he protects, totally fine. Parabolic Charge. Unfortunately, it is going to hit the Indity. Oh, that's not a whole lot of damage. I mean, that is a -2. But I did heal up a little bit. Oh, a lot of it, actually. Foul Play. Over to the Indity. Now everyone's carrying around Foul Play. I like it. I like it. Does that counter Ice Rider like a lot? If it does, it's awesome. Yeah, we'll just do this now because we can. I don't want to say spam it, but we can use it a lot without like fearing that we're gonna take down our own guy. Phase Dry over on Electric type, so it shouldn't do that much. Nope. Okay. Are you kidding me? You get no. I don't even think that move has a chance to freeze. Do it again. We need to get our HP back up. If we can get Iron Bundle out here, we know what the last Pokemon in the back is. It's Ninetales. And Ninetales is weak. Come on. Aw. Nope. That's a game over. That was so unlucky. Oh, that was so unlucky. If the freeze didn't happen there, Iron Bundle would be down, and then we'd have to deal with, you know, Alolan Ninetales and Farigiraf. Both Pokemon do not have a lot of attacking strength behind their stuff. Dang it, the freeze chance. Okay, so we have Pelipper, Chien-Pao, Zamazenta, Rillaboom, Donzo, and Tatsugiri. So we got the Sushi. Okay, so we've got Rain, a Wide Guard, which is totally fine. Sucker Punch person, so we probably want to walk in with like Indity. Question is, do I want to walk in with like Indity and Iron Valiant or Indity and Iron Crown? I think Iron Crown might be better. Actually, should I? That's another question. Should I? I'm afraid of Pelipper. Pelipper could come in and kind of wreck my world a little bit, but I'm also afraid of the Dawn. You know what? Let's bring in Indity, Iron Crown, Ogerpon, and let's see. Anyone else in this batch can take a lot of heat. Let's bring in Chi-Yu, I think. No, we'll bring in Miraidon. I thought about bringing in Chi-Yu, but it's like I don't think he's gonna do anything. If it's Chi-Yu against Dondozo, there's nothing. Can't do anything. If it's Chi-Yu versus like Rillaboom, I can do stuff. But if I'm opening up with like two like characters like these, I kind of need options. Okay, so now Sucker Punch isn't going to do anything. Dauntless Shield activates on Zamazenta, but we also get a shield boost from the Psychic Seed. Shield defense boost from the Psychic Seed. Oh, special defense boost. Oh, even better. Okay, so Dazzling Gleam doesn't hurt that doesn't hurt both of them. Let's do Follow Me. What is... Oh, Psychic Seed. Let's preset that. I kind of want to know what's over here. Okay. Interesting. What would Terra Blast do? Nothing? Okay. So let's do Helping Hand, the Iron Crown. Tachyon Cutter against the Chien-Pao. Because we're probably going to lose our field, but if we can knock down Chien-Pao, we get rid of one of the characters that can really ruin our side of things. They're going to Terra. It's probably going to go over to Zamazenta. It does. Terra Fairy, which is a terrible decision, by the way. I'm going to adjust my mic. It likes to fall during recording, so that's fun. Then we're gonna do this. Sucker Punch is gonna fail because, you know, psychic terrain. Iron Defense on Zamazenta. They're faster? I mean, Zamazenta is able to outspeed the Paradox Pokemon, so I wouldn't expect that to be any different. But yeah, we're gonna knock out Chien-Pao, and we should be fine to deal with this guy. Now we do have to worry about body press. He did use Iron Defense, so we do have to keep an eye on body press. Do we use our Terra on Iron Crown to save out on that, or do we switch? No, Chi-Yu is not in this. So if they bring out the Dawn, I know exactly what they're going to do, but they already used their Terra. I don't think the Dawn is actually in this 4-man squad, because it wouldn't make any sense to Terra like Zamazenta, get it set up with Iron Defense if you were thinking about swapping out to like Dondozo and Tatsugiri. Summon the Unrivaled. Okay, Rillaboom. Good call. Because of that, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna go Terra Water, Terrakion color Cutter on Zamazenta. Oh, Fake Out, crap. Okay, never mind. Fake Out's gonna come in, which means the damage I was going to try to negate actually doesn't get negated. But if he doesn't go Fake Out and he does like Grassy Surge, it's not gonna do anything because I'm gonna just take away the field anyway. But now I know. Okay, he retreats. Good call. Who's your fourth? Someone the Rank Master. Can't see it. It is Pelipper. Okay, starts to rain. Bring back Entity to summon up Miraidon. Change the field so now you don't get access to Grassy Glide. But Fake Out is still a thing, but they do give access to Iron Crown to do a whole lot of stuff. Now, I do have to be careful because I do have Ogerpon and he has Pelipper out now, which brings the Hurricanes. Terrible Pokemon to verse against. Back on Cutter, into the Pelipper. No Fake Out from that side. Were you gonna Grassy Glide? Interesting. Knock off. Okay. You just knocked off the Life Orb. That's totally fine. Okay. So let's Electro Drift into the Pelipper. And I could, you know what? I think about protecting. Yeah, I'm going to protect on the Iron Crown. I kind of want him to stay around a little bit more. So we're going to protect here. They're also going to protect. Electro Drift is just going to do nothing. Grassy Glide goes up against the Iron Crown. Okay, so we're gonna Electro Drift again. I'm gonna swap to Ogerpon this time. That way, if I do get hit with Grassy Glide, I won't have to worry about it because it'll be neutral damage instead of super effective. And I want to try to save Iron Crown. Because right now they have, I know they're four, right? Zamazenta's in the back. Rillaboom's in front of me, and so is Pelipper, so I don't really have to worry about anything else. We're gonna Electro Drift into that slot, which is gonna knock it out, which is gonna reveal Zamazenta. Drum Beating comes up. That does a speed drop, right? Yeah. Okay, so the question becomes, what do I do from here? It would be great to activate Entity again, but it's not like you can change the field anyway. Volt switching would be awesome into Zamazenta. Then if I Volt switch into something that isn't resistant to whatever he's trying to do, it's going to be very, it's going to hurt a lot. So why don't we just go Electro Drift into that slot? And I'm going to Spiky Shield into this slot. I'm going to take up the arms of defenses here. And let's just do a ton of damage to Zamazenta. It doesn't get the boost from the Dauntless Shield anymore, so it did Iron Defense, so it is faster than me. But I don't think it really matters at this point because I can still do like a ton of damage. Knock off into Miraidon, knocks off the Assault Vest. Let's Electro Drift into that slot again, but follow me this time. Direct the energy from a Zamazenta into that slot, which means I'm gonna get it knocked out this time. Body Press into a +2 into Ogerpon, which is gonna knock it out. Here comes the Electro Drift right into that slot. Bam. So now it's just me, Rillaboom, and 3 of my other guys. And Rillaboom can't really do a whole lot, unfortunately. Drum Beating. Not very effective. Because I think it's because of Dragon. Rain stopped. Oh, the field disappeared, huh? Alright. We got Indity. And we're gonna do something that... Yeah, we're gonna do this. I was like, oh, we're gonna do something really weird, like switching Iron Crown. No, we're not. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna risk it. I would much rather risk like the ineffective like Draco Meteor with the helping hand into that slot, because Drum Beating does what? I mean, it could do something to like Indity, but it's not gonna do anything to anyone else. Oh, it's gonna miss. Oh. The crit? The knockoff? Okay. Why not just Drum Beat again? Oh, you're probably thinking, oh, I'm going to switch into Iron Crown. Like, no. No, I'm not. I'm absolutely not. We're not playing that game. We're playing this game. The game where I win using these attacks. Because they're very, very useful. There we go. Draco Meteor hits and doesn't get the KO. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Knock off again. I mean, it's the only neutral move that it can do, so I get it. Out comes Iron Crown. And we'll just do Expanding Force. I don't have to do anything else. And I'm gonna Helping Hand. There you go. I think it's low enough for Indity to be able to knock it out if it, for whatever reason, something does happen. But here's that Expanding Force right into Rillaboom, and it gets knocked out. Dang. This isn't my team, but if I would feel great if it was. Okay, we have Miraidon, Incineroar, Urshifu, Farigiraf, Ursaluna, Blood Moon, and Whimsicott. Interesting. Okay, so with this, I mean, we could go in with our normal opening, but I'm afraid that Incineroar and Urshifu are the dark type, so the single strike. So I don't think that's going to be like the thing. We could do is bring in Miraidon and Chi-Yu, but Miraidon can't protect. So what's the call here? You know what? Let's bring in Iron Crown Chi-Yu. That seems like a really cool open. Ogerpon, in case if I have to deal with Farigiraf or Ursaluna. I can also take down Incineroar, but I will also have to deal with the dragon. We could bring in Iron Valiant. I think that's going to be the call. This might end up blowing up in my face, but I think that's what we'll do. If this causes me to lose this match, I apologize in advance. But in this particular team of 6, this is what I'm thinking that be the thing. So we're gonna try this out. Farigiraf and Miraidon versus Iron Crown and Chi-Yu. Okay, Quark Drive activates. Thank you for the special attack boost. And I wish that was speed, but I know what you have to do to get speed, and that's not something that I would realistically subscribe to. Spinning Force does hurt the Miraidon, but it doesn't really do anything to Farigiraf, and the opposite is true. The other side. I think Protect, and I kind of want to go Snarl. Snarl might be really, really helpful here. Yeah, let's do Snarl. That might be like the helpful thing to do. Minusing their special attack might be like the best call. Volt Switch goes off of Iron Crown. That's good. Snarl. Did a ton of damage to that Burger. And it's going to drop their attack one stage. Activates Trick Room. What? Are you getting that set up for anything in the back? Bro, that's nuts. You are crazy. Tachyon Cutter on the Miraidon slot, because I think that's exactly what's going to happen, and we're just going to Snarl again. I think Friggraph changes out. It's probably going to be Ursaluna. It is. They can't attack this turn, so I don't really care. Oh, the Miraidon switches too. Who's this? Who's your fourth? Tower Master. It is Urshifu. Single strike. Well, about that. Urshifu is done. Composure. Snarl? Ooh. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oof. Reliable partner, that's going to be Paragraph. Now, see, here's the difficult part. This is where it kind of kicks me in the pants a little. I have to swap out Chiyu. I have to. Question is, who do I take? Well, obviously, I know who I need to take down. I need to take down Ursaluna. Ursaluna's the biggest problem. Probably Protect would have been best there. Nope. Okay, never mind. They forfeited. They still had 3 Pokemon in the back. I'm not 100% sure why they retreated. I'm not even 100% sure why they brought out a Trick Room team for Miraidon. That seems like the worst opposite thing to ever plan for. It's like, hey guys, I have Ice Rider, but it's not Ice Rider, it's Miraidon. One of the fastest Pokemon in the game that's not like in first place because you're Regieleki. What? Oh, ladies and gentlemen and Pokefans alike, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you, there's a lot to dissect with this team. I don't know how anything is trained, and I would love to hear from Subspace. If when you watch this video, your team is crazy, by the way. We went 5-2, and I feel stupid. I feel like my team could do this, and yet I'm not doing anything to make it cohesive as this is here. But I at least hope that I show off some of my battle knowledge by how I handled with this team specifically. I have never played with some of these Pokemon. Iron Valiant, Iron Crown, Chi-Yu specifically, Entity, and Miraidon, I have never played with. I've played with Water Ogerpon. They've been used like for 2 whole seasons until I decided to change it to Fire this season. The rest, I have no idea how to play. And the mix-up with Miraidon being like not only a physical, like a special attacker, and being able to be so bulky and just live particular hits is so freaking cool. It's like you can have it either way. So it's like, oh, you can set it up to where I can do damage for, you know, Iron Valiant or even Iron Crown, or you can just kind of like, oh, I just want to do damage myself and get rid of like the hard targets, or just have people just take away other terrain setters. Terrain Wars is here, and I am here for it. So I want to thank Subspace again for allowing me to use this team within the rental codes, and I'm hoping that I've made them proud by playing their team on our first rental team video. I am super excited, and I await with anticipation to hear what they say. So with that all being said, that's going to be the end of today's video. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below of what you guys think. Should I do 7 fights for these, or should I do like 5 and just do like highlights, or whatever whatever comes to mind, like just leave it down below. I do reply to any and all comments left behind in a timely manner. Sometimes I do delay, but it just depends on if I'm at work or not. But I will do my best to answer them quickly and responsibly. There's that. If you're a brand new viewer, please click on the playlist at the end just to kind of get caught up with where I'm at seasonal wise. This is season 18. We've been doing this since season 4. We've hit Master Brawl every single time, and I just learned by doing these things because I'm a brand new VGC player. So I hope you don't mind the antics every once in a while to making like terrible plays or just kind of guessing what my opponent is going to do. But I'm hoping that it makes sense at the end as I'm trying to teach myself and hopefully teach you as well. And if you're a returning viewer, why not hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell over on the right to be notified when I upload next. I do plan on uploading every single day this month, except for when I have to work like overtime days, in which I will let you guys know ahead of time, which next Saturday, no video. I will have to be doing overtime and I can't get out of it. So I tried, but that's not going to happen. For now though, that's going to be it for me. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. And yeah, that's it. Till tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.